And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. Back this time because he wasn't here last time, so as always, is back again. BeerMe, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
I'm doing good. I'm tired. The work stuff I keep mentioning vaguely because, I'm not going to out stuff, but it's not like it isn't, but whatever. But it's over, so it's back to normal. Thank God. Very, very draining, very, very tiring, but sometimes that's the job. Um, but I am still tired, as you can probably see on my face, my eyes. I've had eye drops going the past couple of days because this is. I damn near got sick on the weekend just because I ran myself so ragged. Not to mention 3 leagues of stuff. But how about you? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We actually got a break in the heat today, so it's been nice.
Same, same. I think it was like 13 degrees earlier, which was like, ooh, that's brisk compared to what it had been. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Frontline Prediction League is on YouTube. That's the channel right here. Frontline League over on X. I forgot that again at the top, but didn't wait till the end. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Please check that stuff out. We do appreciate that. I will mention Top of the Card Pod. We didn't record last night because it's craziness with the league stuff, and there's not that much yet, and we'll wait a week because we'll get Slammiversary included and be able to go from there. And the next episode will be coming at some point. It's not done yet, but it is available over at Top of the Card Pod on X and Top of the Card Podcast, wherever you podcast. So again, follow along for that as well. Both of those to take you into the Discord for Frontline Prediction League. Right now, if you go in voice chat, it is July 17th. TNA Impact is free on YouTube right now, and our live event chat has discussion on that one going as we speak. The picks page for Slammiversary, which will be the 4th thing we talk about tonight, will be available by the time you see this. But we got 3 shows of results to cover first. So let's get there. We'll see. This is not going to take 40 minutes, BeerMe, but if it does, we'll have that picks page on screen here for you. But right now, let's go back and recap the weekend that was with NXT Great American Bash, WWE Great American Bash, but the NXT show, AEW All In, and WWE Evolution, which for us was a house show for Great American Bash, and then a main show for All In, and a main show for Evolution. So let's jump in, BeerMe. The main event, because we go in reverse order on these as always, the main event for Great American Bash was Atlas Kiyama retaining over Broken Nerd. Nerd did not complete the won everything thing, because that's the last title eluding him, and somehow Atlas beat him. And I said it before, but Atlas, he's the only 2-time European champion. That's a legacy kind of win there. Like, that's setting a reign apart, for sure, for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know it's hyping up the challenger more than anything, but literally, that's the guy who's won everything otherwise. And it would have been like, there we go, he won everything. Well, no, he hasn't. And Atlas was the one who stopped him, so that's big, that's big. Not to, like, hey, your guy lost. It's not that. But I love the flip side of things when it's like, Sheamus didn't get the IC title. Like, it's that kind of thing. I want him to get it, but, I didn't yet. So it does work both ways. I do enjoy that kind of stuff. But
Right.
let's move on to winning things. I, myself, Scott, Red, and Bane the Bissa, we won the Global Triad Championship, stopping the unstoppable Monkey Bong, Mac and Cheese, and Lucifer. And yes, anybody that did see in character chat, I did make a printout of the belt, and I have it there. I have the old version of the Canadian, and I printed the tag ones up there. I printed off the old version of the World and the American, and the European, I think, actually, now that I think about it. But I never, assembled those other ones because they're never in contention. So when I was going for the Canadian, it's the old design still. Well, I printed that one the other day. So I've got the European, or the Global Triad belt now. It's a bit smaller than the other. The format's not quite there, but I put it on an Intercontinental belt, and it looks great. So, yeah, two-belt champion. And Red's a 2-belt champion. And that's going to be an interesting match coming up, because we'll talk about our match, but also Gold Rush. So, how do you feel about 3-way winning? You weren't really calling for it, BeerMe, because nothing stops Monkey Bong, but he had a rough weekend. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Congratulations on becoming double champs.
That and the Canadian are my
can't,
first titles in 3 years.
Yeah.
Because Red and I were tag champs from WrestleMania to May, I think it was Double or Nothing in 2022. And then I won titles in 2025. and I had like one shot at the Canadian in that time, and we got after you guys for the tags in the summer of 2022. Time flies, time flies. But Gold Rush, they're next. Jonathan T.D. Martin, Luke Gray, and Will Colt. But here in this match, El Hijo del Caballo Dorado substituted for Will Colt, of course, and took on Chilltown, Ronatando, Hiroshi Moses, and Jonathan Monroe. Gold Rush is the next challengers. That's the match over at Slammiversary. And there was attacks on this show, and I'm just going to skip it, on this show, the next show, and the next show. So there were 3 attacks and 3 events on 2 days. That sets the stage. And also it's history with CT and Luke and Will, so that'll be fun. But Gold Rush did get the win there. Aiden Mack is the number 1 contender, beating Matt Zion, which you called it. You figured Aiden would. He is the number 1 contender for the European title. He's next for Atlas. And we'll talk about that as we go as well. Hunter Williams beat Sheriff by a point. Jackson Myrtle beat Mark Steele. I almost said Bark Steele. Beat Mark Steele, 18-14. Danny the Light beat James Blake. Let me say that again. Danny the Light Jordison beat James Blake.
We called that.
21-19. The upset, it's there. James Blake has targeted me after I beat Rab. Spoilers for the thing we're going to talk about next. But
Oh, God.
It's Blake versus me at SummerSlam. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Daisy Knoll beat Kevin Dynamite. Pushino beat X. Best of 5 Series 2. The Supreme Rock beat The Gaffer. Non-title match, GMSG American Champion beat Papa Snooch. Arbiter beat Mark Harper. Almost said Mark Harper. Team Legends, which is 3J Platinum. Jut and Rab went to a no contest with Monster Mash, El Cid, Memories, and Wookie. So trios are trios. Captain Coolix Blackwell beat JJ Rocky. That was a last-minute shift, I do believe. Camp Applestone beat Payne. Eli beat Eddie Chairshot Wood. Orstella beat Boone Job. BeerMe, you beat Kurt Cult. And Detrick Cyrus beat Bastion and Omega G. Sorry, Bastion, but I was kind of calling for a Detrick on that one. I thought he could sneak that one in. There are achievements on here. I'm not going to go through all those, but there's a lot on here. This was a house show, but we have a lot of story beats on house shows. So please go check this out. Give it a read. Red, CT, and myself put a lot into this one. I truly don't remember if others wrote stuff for this. I'm sure there was some stuff, but I'm damn near bleary-eyed right now, so forgive me if I'm forgetting that stuff. But there's a lot in here. Please check it out. And then, boom, we go into Texas at the same goddamn time because this show happened simultaneously and was really interesting to try to keep track and make sure we knew what was going on. Boom, for what was what. All in Texas. Boom, let's go, BeerMe. Redhead 12 did retain over Monkey Bong. So, yes, Red and Red specifically, beat Monkey Bong twice on both shows at the same time. Chronologically, one happened and the other happened, but you know what I mean. Red retained the world title, and Red took the Triad title. And, let's just scroll down. I beat Rab in the Canadian Championship defense. So, Red and I won the Triad titles and then retained our singles titles. So, we got that moment, and I even wrote that for, like, the walk-in where, for this show, because who knows what would happen. But we had that little bit at the beginning, like you see at the start of the Shadow Knights main event and things like that, where they walk in. And like the hype music is playing, and it's like they've got the belts. Like, it might not happen. It almost didn't even finish off because somehow Money in the Bank wasn't cashed in on NXT. I'm shocked by that. I thought for sure that was going to happen and just upend everything and get crazy. But no, we had our moment. And then we finished it out. We had that, and we went through Evolution, and now here we go with SummerSlam with the belts, Slammiversary. We'll see what happens there. Bad news, though, is the American Championship did change hands. Aiden Mack beat the GMSG in a TLC match. I do believe GMSG was saying he has never won a ladder match. So, you'd think I'd challenge him to that, but I don't want to win that way. That goes against the principles of the hero, right? So, it's in the back of my mind, though. But the thing there is, like, yes, Aiden Mack won, and Aiden Mack literally just won the contendership for the European. And he claimed the American, so he could be the next European champion as reigning American champion. The double title thing happening right now, considering Gold Rush are also tag champs. Like, the only things that can overlap are the European with everything else or the Triad with everything else. They can't overlap with each other, and nothing else can. So the fact that you've got Triad champions, which are World and American, or I think GMSG was American champion at the time, Canadian champion myself. The tag champs might take it. It's crazy. It's crazy. A funny stat there, is Rab. I'm looking at the stats. It is tricky to know considering the points spread with a TLC match, but Rab was the 4th North American Clash winner to challenge for the Canadian champion and lose. There's been 4 North American Clashes. Not all of them were from the Canadian bracket. Some of them won the American bracket and challenged Canadian, but they all challenged the Canadian champion. None of them won. They're literally 0-4. No North American Clash winner has ever won in their challenge, and it's all been the Canadian champ. I thought for sure I was going to be the one to end that. But nope, we'll see what happens in 2026 with the North American Clash. And, like, do you go for the Canadian? Do you want to break that, or go for the American and see what happens? Like, I hope one of them wins, because, like, otherwise, like, the prestige of the tournament's kind of wonky, right? Imagine if the Royal Rumble winner just never won the Rumble.
Right.
Like, never won the title from the Rumble. Like, that happened a little bit there because they wanted to spread it out, not be a foregone conclusion, but it's got to be something worth fighting for, too, right? So, yeah. The Continental Tag Championship was retained, sadly. I mean this with all respect, but I wanted Light of the Cult. I thought they'd get it, but the Reaction did retain over Light of the Cult and Monster Mash 106, 102, 50. That 50 hurts, but 4 points is all it took to get that win. The flip side on that is the Kings of the Ring did defeat the Round Table, so that means at SummerSlam it is the Reaction versus the Kings of the Ring. We've seen this before, so I'm intrigued with what will happen with that. Definitely. Hell, the Reaction could be double champs, as they could have the Trios Gold by that point. Depending how this weekend goes, but we'll talk about that. Call of the Mountains, they had their open challenge. They retained, or they didn't retain, but they defeated Catharsis, which is the name for Kyer and Haley Black. Haley Blackbriar. Forgive me, Haley. It's going to take a bit to get used to that one. I want to say Brackblier. Like, I want to flip it. Haley, because the L, the Haley Black, it doesn't flow. I'll get there, though. Won't take me long. Haley Blackbriar. Haley Blackbriar. There we go. I think the Kyer got me, too. Kyer and Haley Blackbriar. There we go.
I like it.
Did lose.
Kind of rhymes.
I love it. And Haley's back, by the way. Haley Blackbriar is back.
Yeah.
It is awesome to see Haley back with the new focus, the new look. It's all awesome. Full support. Absolutely. It is so cool. I wish they didn't lose. That's the part that
I know.
It's like, that happens, unfortunately, a fair bit. We're like, oh, man, it's perfect. You come back and you win. They didn't, though. That's the real nature of things, but it happens. Gold Rush, other parts of them, Atlas and Will, did defeat Daisy and Jonathan. I'm surprised by that, but I shouldn't be because they are good, but I don't bet against Daisy. So there you go. Best of 5, Series 3. I said it right. The Gaffer is 2-0. Sorry, the Gaffer and Supreme Rock were 1-1. The Gaffer has won, now he's 2-1. We will continue as we go with another show the next day. Detrick Cyrus and Payne went to no contest. I kind of thought that might happen, jokingly. Eli beat Hunter Williams. Hiroshi Moses beat James Blake. Blake is 0-2. Uh-oh. I might be the one he turns it around on. Oh, shit. Orstella beat Lucifer. Camp Applestone beat X by a point. 3D Platinum beat you, BeerMe, by 3 points. Mac and Cheese beat Bane the Bissa. The Arbiter beat Matt Zion. Jackson Myrtle beat Omega G. Mark Steele beat Kevin Dynamite. And JJ Rocky beat Pushino. That's a former, like, American champ situation there. You and 3J, though. 3J is like a sniper when he gets into it, isn't he? Like, do not underestimate him. He had a run there where it was, like, not great, and then suddenly, whoa. So, yeah, it's pretty incredible. Again, achievements. There aren't as many on this one, thankfully. It is a bit to go through them, but they're there, and there's the full show situation. Everything is here. Again, there's backstage moments you can see along the side. If you'll go to the webpage, again, this is available through our Discord. Backstage with Catharsis. Let me say that properly. Backstage with Catharsis, excuse me. Backstage with Orstella. Backstage with me. Backstage with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cool, fun stuff in there. Please check it out. We do appreciate it. And we keep going because Evolution was the next night. So these results came out right away, back to back. Here we go. Evolution's the next one in our last of coverage of coverage. See, words are hard sometimes. But we do have the FPL World Championship #1 contendership. Cam Popplestone did defeat Atlas Kiyama and Payne. So Payne had that no contest. Atlas retained the European. Cam Popplestone had the win, and he won this match. So SummerSlam will see Red versus Cam. And Cam is already a 3-time champ. He's absolutely earned his way back in. He is easily the biggest threat for Red, more so than Monkey Bung was even on that run. This is a tried and true veteran on a grand stage looking to take back his title. Uh-oh. We'll talk more about that one when it comes in like 2 weeks, which is insane. That doesn't compute, but it's 2 weeks from this weekend, so yeah. How do you feel about Camp Applestone being number one contender, though, BeerMe? How do you feel about that? Compared to Atlas and Payne.
I like it. I think that this will be a pretty good challenge.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know who's going to win between Red and Cam.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tricky. Hey, you know who won between Red and Red? We had a Dirty Dishes non-titled, any of them, death match. Because Evolution, we had a fun match. And yeah, it was, we had a backstage segment beforehand, got some strife out, and then got attacked. So as things go, chaos happens, and Gold Rush versus 3-Way is happening at Slammiversary. But had some fun with that match. But as I said in a promo, and I mean this was the single most championship-laden singles match we've ever had, where we had someone with 2 titles face someone with 2 titles. Now, there might actually be a Forbidden Door match that did have more than that, now that I say that, because we might have had people with multiple championships in a match for that. So I may be mistaken on that one technically. But as far as for a pure FPL match, yes. But you can put an asterisk on that and probably fact-check our Forbidden Doors. And there might be a singles match where someone was like, I'm this champ and this champ. Actually, I think I'm saying that now. When Hawk was our world champion, I think he faced someone that had 2 titles. Hell, even Aiden Akagi had multiple titles, but I think he lost them by the time he got to his world championship match, so that one didn't count. So there's asterisks involved in there, but as far as for FPL championships, at least I can say that one for certain. It's this. Which is funny considering goddamn Gold Rush is going to come in there as tag champs and face the the Canadian champ and world champ and trios champ. So that will become the most championship-laden match ever at Slammiversary. So not on purpose, just happens to be that way. And then, like Mercedes Moné and Kenny Omega before us, the titles will just go everywhere at some point. It's just a matter of time. So we're going to enjoy it while we can. You enjoyed it, BeerMe, I'm sure, when you, Bash, and a Broken Nerd did defeat the Roundtable, Hiroshin Moses, Mr. Money in the Bank, plus Captain Louis Blackwell and Jackson Myrtle. How do you feel about that win? That must have felt good after the rough patches the night before.
It did. It felt pretty good. We got Solruka right, eating the pin, so that was kind of like the big breaker in our match. So.
And obviously, yes, the cash-in by Naomi threw a lot of stuff out of whack. That was...
Oh, yeah.
I think Rhea was my top lock, so I'm like, well, there goes that. So stuff like that, that ate it. Yeah, it was a bit rough. Let's go to the best of 5 series. Match 4, Lumberjack match. Supreme Rock has now tied it up 2-2, so it is going to a 5th and final match. That will be happening at, I believe, Slammiversary, so keep an eye out for that one. The Road Warrior Street Fight, which references back to a Road Warrior Championship back from the JRPL. CT beat GMSG. And like the history and stuff involved in that is fun. If you go read that right up, it's a lot of cool stuff that goes back over 5 years. That's the FPL's time frame, so please go check that one out. Check out all of it, though, of course, because Ralantando beat Mark Steele, Arbiter beat Memories, Hunter Williams beat 3J, with the BeerMe special of 1 point. Will Colt beat Bane the Bissa. Catharsis, Kyer, and Haley Blackbriar, saying it all specifically to make sure I do, did defeat the Light of the Cult. So Light of the Cult was going after a contendership, and now Catharsis beats them. So that immediately puts Kyer and Haley not in the running, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like, oh, okay, here we go. That's establishing. This is what it takes. Luke Gray beat Monkey Bong. Daisy Knoll beat Jonathan Monroe, so fallout from the night before. Eddie Chairshot Wood and Mark Harper went to no contest. Churf Dog beat Matt Zion. Mac and Cheese beat Orstella. James Blake beat Pushino, so he rebounded. There it is. X beat JJ Rocky. Lucifer beat Omega G. Aiden Mack beat Boonjaw, so the European champion did get another win. I think he won every single match he had.
He did.
He won the American Championship, he won the European Contendership, and he won this.
Yep.
Red,
he's good, man.
He went 3-0.
Really
I know
good.
Red did, because Red retained the world title, beat me, and then won the Triad title. I went 2-1 because I lost to Red. I think Bane had a loss.
I went 2-1.
Bane had a loss in there. I don't know. It's, a few people surely went 3-0. I mentioned a couple there already. I think Detrick. There's Detrick. Drab. Well, he didn't because he beat El Cid, but I beat him. Detrick Cyrus won there, so Detrick may have done it. So he beat Eli and Papa Snooch, and of course at the end, Salem Penn beat Sim Carlito and Jut Jut. So lots on here, and again, the full write-ups are on here, guys. Please check it out here. Go see what's all in there. Again, there's backstage moments, there's aftermath, there's stuff building up for next week and 2 weeks from now with SummerSlam, which let's go into Slammiversary. Boom, Slammiversary. Here we are. Slammiversary is this coming Sunday. Keep that in mind. It is 9:37. The picks page isn't out yet. It'll be up tonight. But you can go in there and put your picks in for this show. It is a house show, but there's a lot going on. It's one of the last stops, or is the last stop before SummerSlam. So let's talk. The Global Triad Championship is being defended by the three-way. We won it. Myself, Red, and Bane the Bissa. It is Canadian Champ, World Champ, and Bane versus Gold Rush. The tag champs, John C.T. Martin and Luke Gray, and Will Colt. Tornado tag team rules. So that just means it's a hardcore match. Thematically for the write-up, no tags, just pure chaos, which fits the brawling that we've had and the history. So that's the main event. That should be crazy. It should be chaotic. I have every intention of walking out with the belts, but I don't have a freaking clue because TNA might TNA. It could be a phenomenal show, or they're doing a weird tease. So we'll see. We'll find out when we get there. Picks page will be up tonight. European Grand Prix Championship. Hold on, we got your picks. Hold on. I know who I'm picking, BeerMe, but who you got on that? Do you think we're going to win it all, or is Gold Rush going to come in there and get their gold?
I'm going to go with Gold Rush.
I had a feeling. I'm sure most will. Most will. But we're going to try to buck that trend, so we'll see how that goes. Atlas Kiyama is defending against Aiden Mack. So 1 week later, Aiden is getting his title shot to potentially win back his European title. He's already American champion. I'm kind of pulling for Atlas. I want him to shut that down. I love the double champ. I love Aiden. I want him to win it. But I like Aiden being the guy, or Atlas being the guy to like shut that down. I like him turning back Nerd. I like the idea of him turning back Aiden. It's like, no, you can't beat him. I like that. That's cool. So I kind of want Atlas to win that, but
I'm going Aiden Mack.
Aiden Mack, yeah. I mean 50-50 really. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
There's match 5. Gaffer and Supreme Rock 2-0 each. Sorry, 2-2 each. The fifth match is a TLC match. Who you got, Gaffer or Supreme Rock in this final? I think Supreme Rock. I think he's going to come back and take it all at the end. Like he literally went down 2-0 or 0-2 and won it all. I think, right? So I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it as well.
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna go Supreme Rock. Yeah, we're gonna go 2-2.
Yep. We've got. Well, it's 2-2 right now. This is the last match. This is match 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So,
I'll go with Supreme Rock.
Okay. JJ Rocky has a birthday open challenge, so he will have somebody to face.
Happy early birthday to him.
Yes. We'll see how it goes there. Happy birthday. And then a bunch of question marks. BeerMe, we have a lot of matches to fill in here, and I think it's mostly kickoff show matches too. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the kickoff, and then 3 normal ones. What have you got?
I have. Let me see. That's not where I need.
While you're looking, you were breaking up a little bit. FYI, if you want to fiddle with that.
Okay.
You're clear now. You're good.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 kickoff and 3 regular. So.
Well, let's start working our way through. I'll do 2 of my kickoff. You do a couple, and we'll work back and forth. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. 2 of mine. I've got Jackson Myrtle going 1-on-1 with Memories. I'd like Jackson's chance on that. Yeah. I got Bastion.
I always pick him.
Yeah. I pick him because of you, honestly. I didn't used to pick him.
Right, yeah.
I got Bastion versus 3J Platinum versus Wookie.
Bastion.
I'm going to pick Platinum to do the shocker.
He could.
Because he just beat you, so he's going to be Bastion too. He's going to go be the FBU killer. Yeah.
Could happen.
Yep. Let's hear some of yours.
I got Omega G taking on Mark Harper.
Mark Harper.
I think so too.
Yep, gut feeling. It's still early for Omega G. It's still early.
Yeah. I got El Cid taking on Mark Steele.
Mark Steele.
Same.
A little more consistent, so I'll go Mark Steele.
Yeah.
And do one more of yours.
All right. Lucifer will be taking on Eddie Chairshot Wood.
Ooh, I like that. I
I like that. I like that too.
Did I see did they just have no contest? I forget who did, but that might be running that one back actually. I kind of like Lucifer on that one. That could go
I'm gonna
either
go with
way,
Eddie.
though. Yeah, that could go either
It
way.
could, yeah. It's a really good match. I really like that match.
Well, how about this? How do you feel about this match, BeerMe? Because you are going 1-1 on the kickoff with Haley Blackbriar.
No, man.
See, I got the name down. I'm good now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking you. It's the veteran, but Haley's got that new momentum coming back.
I know,
after,
yeah.
So. Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. I'm gonna pick myself, but I won't be mad if I lose this match.
How about this though? Broken Nerd. I'll just run through all of FBU here. Well, almost. I'll get Jim Machi after. He's on the main card. Broken Nerd though is going 1-1 with the Arbiter.
Oh man, my guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Broken Nerd.
Yeah, same. But I think Arbiter could steal that one. I like the chances there. I got 3 main show matches, BeerMe, but what's your other kickoff matches?
All right, I have Rallentando taking on Matt Zion.
Matt. You could have said anybody before that. I say Matt. So.
I'm gonna go with Ral.
Yeah, as everyone should. But
yeah,
my Matt picks did not turn out for me this weekend, clearly. But
it did not.
Yeah,
but
no.
hey, you never know.
Yeah.
I have Monkey Bong taking on Kevin Dynamite.
Monkey Bong. The Planet of the Apes resurgence is here. That was a bad weekend. He will not slip on any more banana peels. He's gonna hate everything I just said. He wants my Canadian title too. So
I'm gonna go with Kevin.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monkey Bong's gonna rebound in he could rebound in a very strong way.
Because what he wanted the Pangea title, the world title. What's mine? The Canadian ice, the frozen banana title. I don't know. Okay, well, let's go to my main show matches then, BeerMe. How about this? Orstella versus Scherf Dog. I got Orstella.
I'm gonna go Scherf Dog.
I know Scherf's been gunning for me. He's got a ways to go. This is how you do it. But yeah, I'm picking Orstella on that one, and not because he's gunning for me. I just got a feeling. I got a funny feeling Orstella's got that one.
Yeah, Orstella's sneakily good.
Yes.
So
he's one of those where I'm like, I don't pick him off, and then I realize I should. So yeah, having 3 shows to look at, I'm like, okay, I see who won here and who didn't. I mean, sure, like they did win. They won an open challenge. So yeah, it's different. But I got a feeling for Orstella on that one. How about this? The number 1 contender at SummerSlam, Cam Popplestone, versus Jonathan Monroe. I got Cam. But he can afford to lose it. Let's keep that in mind. This is not only it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, also house show. But I got Cam.
I think Cam's going to keep the momentum going, though. I think he's going to win this one.
And the GMSG is going 1-on-1 with Mr. Money in the Bank, Hiro Shin Moses.
I'm going to go with GMSG, but
yeah,
I
mean, Hiro
if Hiro wanted a TNA, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be pretty cool. But
yeah, what a way to end after whatever happens in the Tornado tag match with the world champ involved, and then here's music. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise
imagine.
me.
It'd be great.
It would surprise me. What a way to make SummerSlam your own, right? So yeah. What have you got though? What's your? Let's round out your matches here.
All right, on the main card, I have Eli taking on Mac and Cheese.
Oh, I was going to Eli, but Mac and Cheese, I think he's going to want that come up in too. I think health code violation is going to start violating more health codes. So I think I picked Lucifer. I did pick Monkey. I'm going to pick Mac and Cheese.
I'm going to pick Mac and Cheese as well.
Yeah.
I usually pick Eli, but I'm going to pick Mac.
No, it's going to be a bump in the road for Eli, but I think Mac's got it. I think they're angry. So yeah.
I have Boonjaw taking on Pushino.
Those are two that, like, I don't want to say I overlook, but it's like I normally do pick against them. And now here they are. I'm going Pushino on that.
I am too.
Yeah.
And I like this one. Okay, so I have Captain Krulex Blackwell taking on Hunter Williams.
Oh, Hunter did pretty good. I don't bet against Cap often, though, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm picking Hunter. Sorry, Cap. I think Hunter's got this one. I think he's...
I'm going to go
time.
Cap.
I'm on the Hunter train. I think it's his time.
It could be. I do like Hunter.
Yep.
But I'm going to go with Cap.
All right. Anything else?
And that's it.
You got them all?
Nope,
Okay.
that's it. Yep.
Well, guys, Slammiversary is this weekend. It is 9:47. Picks page will be up in probably 15 minutes by the time you're watching this one. Go check it out. It is available through Discord down below. Put your picks in for Slammiversary on Sunday. I do believe it is at 8 o'clock Eastern, which is when they start theirs, with a 7 o'clock pre-show, so a 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern deadline on Sunday. Sunday. So keep that in mind. Get your picks in for that one. Join us in voice chat on the weekend. We will be there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Again, Impact's on right now with stuff happening towards those matches. It is a free episode, so you can watch that one, get caught up. If you don't normally watch TNA, you can. And, I think Trick's going to win, or whatever you want to do. Go that route. Look at your betting odds. Put your picks in, and we'll see what happens this weekend. So, BeerMe, I'm all talked out. I'm done. Anything else you want to say before the weekend, before we go?
Just good luck to everybody, and make sure you get your picks in and join us Sunday.
Yes. And then 2 weeks later, SummerSlam. So let's work our way to that. This, again, is Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Frontline League over on X. And I will mention, of course, always Top of the Card on X and Top of the Card podcast, wherever you podcast. All those go to our Discord. Please check them out. Like I said, it's lots of fun. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night.